Good morning, children. Welcome to the GK class. Children, you know very well there are 5 sense organs in our body, and this you have learnt, I think, in LKG, UKG. We have 5 sense organs in our body. What are the 5 sense organs? The 5 sense organs are eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin are our body parts, and they are sense organs. So the eyes has a sense of sight, nose has a sense of smell, tongue has a sense of taste, and ears have a sense of hearing, skin has a sense of touch. We have 5 sense organs, and these sense organs have 5 senses. Eyes has a sense of sight, nose has a sense of smell, tongue has a sense of taste, ears have a sense of hearing, and skin has a sense of touch. Now, which sense helps you to know that this is an egg? This is an egg. Which sense tells you that this is an egg? Sight. Sight sense tells us that this is an egg. Which sense tells us that this is salty in taste? Chips. Chips are salty in taste. Taste sense tells us that it is salty. Now, which sense tells us that this has a sweet fragrance? This flower has a sweet smell, sweet fragrance. Sense of smell tells us that this has a sweet fragrance. Now, which sense tells us that this is sour? This line is sour, khatta. Which sense tells us? Taste sense tells us that this is sour. Which sense tells us that this is rough? This is not smooth, this is rough, this is khurdara. The sense of touch tells us that this is rough, not smooth. Now, when the aeroplane flies, it makes a loud noise. Which sense tells us that the noise is loud? Hearing sense tells us that this is loud. The noise is loud. Which sense tells us that this is cold? This ice cream is cold. Taste sense tells us that ice cream is cold. Which sense tells us that these pencils are sharp? Touch sense tells us that these pencils are sharp. Which sense tells us that the smell of garlic is strong? Lehsun. Which sense tells us the smell of garlic is strong? Again, the sense of smell tells us that this is strong. The smell is strong. Which sense tells us that this is bitter in taste? This bitter gourd is bitter in taste. Taste sense tells us that it is bitter. Which sense tells us that these are the beautiful colors: red, blue, yellow, green? The sense of sight tells us that these are different colors: red, blue, green, and yellow. Now, this is a crow, and when the crow speaks, the sound of crow is harsh. The sound of crow is harsh. So, which sense tells us the sound of crow is harsh? Hearing sense tells us that the sound of crow is harsh. We can read here in the box what is written. The tongue can taste only salty, sweet, bitter, and sour food. Our tongue tastes and tells us that the food is salty or sweet or bitter or sour. Sour means khatta, bitter means kadwa, salty means namkeen, sweet means meetha. So, which sense? The tongue tells us, the taste of tongue tells us that this is salty, sweet, bitter, or sour. So, how does it know spicy food? Okay, it only tells us that this is salty, this is sweet, this is bitter, this is sour. But how does we come to know that food is spicy? मसाला है खाने में, खाना मसालेदार है, स्पाइसी है. How do we come to know? The tongue has the sense of touch too. It is not only the sense of taste, it has a sense of touch also. It has two senses. One is sense of taste, another is sense of touch. To the tongue, chilies and peppers feel hot and sharp. Because of this sense of touch, we come to know that the food has chilies and the food is hot and sharp. They make our eyes and nose burn. We come to know that the food has chilies and peppers. The food is hot and sharp, and they make our eyes and nose, the spicy food make our eyes and nose burn. Okay, so how do we come to know? We come to know through the sense of touch which the tongue has. So the tongue has two senses. One is sense of taste, another is sense of touch. Okay children, so you have to learn only this thing, that there are 5 sense organs: eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin, and all these 5 sense organs have 5 senses. The 5 senses are sight, hearing, taste, smell, touch. Okay, so children, learn all these things. I'll give you all these things in copy also. You will write in the copy and you will learn from there. Okay, bye bye.